in Jesus, be very welcome to this new video. Today we're going to see the life of a woman who managed to be magnificently extraordinary in the ordinary, and is Therese of Child Jesus, who had a very exemplary life, so let's see. Therese was a virgin and doctor of the church. She was born on January 2nd of 1873 in France. She was the youngest of her sisters. Her father was dedicated to watchmaking and her mother to sewing. She had a serene and guided childhood by a good example. When Teresita was 4 years old, her mother passed away, so her father sold his workshop and moved with his daughters to Lixus, putting them in care of the Aunt Garion, who was a great woman. At the age of 9, her older sister left home to be part of the Carmelite congregation, so from then on, Teresita felt called to belong to this wonderful group, dedicated to a life full of prayer and deep reflection, as well as content and inner time with Christ, to the service of others and to transmit their faith through acts of love. When she turned 14, her sister Maria also joined the Carmelites, so her desire to belong there increased even more. On Christmas of that year, she experienced what she called her conversion, since after 1 hour after the baby Jesus was born, she felt how her heart was renewed with light. Therese's desire to belong to this beautiful community was that big that despite being too young to enter, she decided to travel to Rome to request permission to enter at her young age. Act by which the Pope was pleasantly surprised, as well as by her manners, for which he answered that if it was the will of Christ, so it would be. The following year, Teresita entered to the Carmelite group, standing out for her good behavior. She professed as a nun of September 8th of 1890. Her wish was to reach the summit of the mountain of love. She was named patron saint of the missions since she prayed with immense fervor for priests and missionaries. She lived with simplicity and devout dedication to the child Jesus, giving him every pain to go through it with spiritual maturity for a love to God, so much that she once said, "I have reached the point where it is impossible for me to suffer, because all suffering is sweet." At the age of 20, Teresita was appointed assistant to the novice mistress, performing various tasks as the principal in command, of which she expressed that it is only possible to do good with the help of God. At that time, her father fell ill, losing the use of reason due to 2 attacks of paralysis, which caused him to reach to heaven. Due to this, her sister Selina, who was in charge of taking care of him, entered the Carmelite group with her children sisters. Teresita fell ill with tuberculosis. She wanted to go on a mission in Indochina, but due to health reasons, unfortunately she couldn't. She suffered a lot during the last months of her life. It was a difficult time, full of trials and bodily suffering. She arrived to heaven on September 30 of that year. She was beatified in 1923 and canonized in 1925. Let's remember that in order to be beatified and canonized by the Church, it is because 2 miracles inexplicable by the saints are attributed to her, and for her devotion to God and her dedication to prayer, becoming her intercessor. So you and I can ask her now that she is in heaven, that take our prayers to go faster, because her intercession is so effective that most followers of Christ have begun to ask her to help them with their needs. From her life, we can learn that following Christ means loving with a child heart, full of confidence and full of joy for the small things. It is serving Him in daily tasks, doing them with simplicity, with and for love to Christ, because Therese once said, "I am a tiny soul who can only offer little things to our Lord." We must also seek to be better every day, valuing your progress, because you more than anyone know how much it has cost you to get here. Likewise, don't forget to see Jesus in others and pray fervently with gratitude no matter what moment you are in, because, like Therese said once, "For me praying consists of leaving my heart, raising my eyes to heaven, manifesting my gratitude and my love, the same in the joy as in the trial. That has been all for today. I hope that you, like me, have been able to learn and enjoy a lot with this video, and that we can put into practice the exemplary work of our Saint Therese. Because as she said, I want to spend my heaven doing good on earth.